No matter how in flux the death care industry may seem, the ways we deal with death, the literal handling of the dead, and the fortitude that it takes is unchanging.
You know, it's not just you put on your suit and jacket and now you're a funeral director. It's like you live funeral directing. Like you breathe funeral directing. It's not something that you go to work, you close the door, and now you're not a funeral director.
On Funeral Service Insider, we bring you interviews with people who spend a lot of time thinking about funeral service's future and its implications in an industry where the only real constant is death.
I find myself kind of poised to be able to speak to funeral directors and support the green burial movement, which, can be difficult because in some ways they are opposing ideas, but they don't have to be.
Each episode starts a new conversation about emerging trends and news affecting death care from the perspective of people who understand the delicate balance of change in a profession and vocation steeped in tradition.
And I get it. Like, you are running this business that you might be leaving at 2 a.m. to go pick somebody up. I mean, you're very busy. Your infrastructure is small. Sometimes you're stretched thin, but you don't have to do it yourself, right? You can tell somebody what you want on your website and they'll do it for you.
Kates-Boylston has been covering death care for more than a century. Funeral Service Insider, the podcast, brings that institutional knowledge to bear on current events with the aim of helping funeral service professionals better understand the present and plan for the future. I'm your host, Tony Russo. Join me every other week as we pull apart some of the most important stories in the industry on Funeral Service Insider, the podcast. Subscribe wherever you get podcasts.